strong one has reached maturity. For many scientists, he's at full size. He's 20 years old. And he is at the beginning of more than a century of life. Other scientists believe that he will keep on growing all of his life at a much slower pace than in his earlier years. Argentinosaurs were 12 times more massive than their biggest predator. They were almost invincible. Here in El Chocón, 100 million years ago, the normally fleeting footprints of a few dinosaurs have become eternal through fossilization. These traces speak abundantly about the creatures that left them. They give us details about speed and size. They tell us if the animal was walking on 2 legs or 4, if they were alone or in a group, if they were wandering, hunting, or being hunted. Dinosaur footprints are found on all continents. But the trackway layout in El Chocón is invaluable. The patterns clearly show associations between contemporary species, and this is very rare. The discovery of the Giganotosaur has given Rodolfo Correa his world-class reputation in paleontology. His passion for his work remains undiminished, despite it being most of the time very demanding. His work is intimately linked to nature, its infinitely varied terrains and ever-changing climate. So there are hardships, but there are moments, sometimes, when science just blends with the pure bliss of being outside in wonderful places.
Years in the field have taught me an essential lesson. After all this time dealing simultaneously with the life of the ancient past and that of the present time, all life has become meaningful to me. My scientific work has shaped my whole way of thinking. This is prospecting at its simplest. You just look around, but finding requires a trained eye. With time, you realize that the number of questions grows faster than the number of answers. Patience and perseverance are mandatory virtues. They help with especially puzzling enigmas. For instance, we wondered whether theropods such as Giganotosaurs hunted alone or in packs. Again, like many times before, a good hint at an answer came unexpectedly. We found a new species in the group of Giganotosaurs. In fact, we didn't find just one specimen, but a jumble of bones belonging to at least 7 individuals. For me and my Canadian colleague Phil Curry, this was pointing at something we had considered but had no evidence for until then. Large meat-eating dinosaurs such as Giganotosaurs could hunt